Hi everyone and welcome to Salesforce FAQs. So today in this video we will learn what is rollback element in Salesforce and how we can use this element in Salesforce screen flows. So first I will show you a demo screen flow in which I have added the rollback element, and there I will also explain the use case of rollback element, like how it works and when we should use it. So here in the flow builder you can see this is the screen flow that I have created, and through this screen flow we will create the account records. So in the screen, I have added two fields, that is the account name and the phone. And after this, I have added the create record element to create the account record. And after the create record element, I have added one decision element. So what this decision element will do? So this decision element will check that if the phone value is null or blank, then it will consider that record as invalid. And when it will be considered as invalid, so below the invalid decision I have added the rollback record element. So what the rollback record element do? So this element is used to undo the DML operation like create, update or delete. So if something fails during the flow execution or it is giving an error, then using the rollback record you can undo the changes and navigate back to the previous screen where you can re-enter the values. So this is also useful when you are calling an Apex action or doing a decision based check that might fail. So I have already activated and deployed this screen flow on a lightning page. So I will show you the flow there also, like how it works when the field is invalid. So this is the screen flow rollback records that I was showing you right now. So here I will enter the account field, and according to the conditions of decision element I will leave the phone field blank. So the decision element will consider this record as invalid, and with the help of rollback record the flow will not stop in between and we can navigate back to the previous screen. So let me show you how it will work. So as of now I have left the phone field as blank, and as I click next, so as I click next you can see the message account creation failed due to invalid input, changes have been rolled back. So with this previous button, I can go back to the previous screen and correct the value of phone field. And now I will again click on the next button, and you can see now the account created successfully message is displayed. So this messages also I have already defined in the screen flow. You can see this is the invalid message. This is the message for the invalid record, and this was the message for the valid input. And after the record creation, this message was appearing on the screen. So now we will create the same flow in which we will add the rollback record element. So for that I will go back to the flow setup. So here in the flow setup window we have to click on the new flow button, and here select the option start from scratch and click next, and here select screen flow. And you can only use the rollback element in the screen flows only, because only in the screen flow a user can interact with the UI of the flow, and rest of the flows run in background. So here we will select the option screen flow and click create. So I will take the previous example of creating the account records. So here I will add a screen component to the flow, and for the account name field I will add text component to the screen, and for the phone field I will add the phone field. So here I will label the text field as account name, and the API name will be auto field. So the phone field will be account phone, and here click done. So here we have to enter the label for the screen component also. So I will name it as enter account information. So I have labeled this screen as enter account info. So now the screen component is created. Now we will add create record element to create the account records. So here I will add create record element and label it as create records, and the API name will be auto field. And here select the option manually and then select the account object, and here we have to map the values, like the values from the screen flow with the account object field values. So here the account name field value will be mapped with the enter account info and the account name. So this is the input field from the screen flow, and same way we will map the account phone field also. So this is the account phone field, and it will be mapped with enter account info and account phone, and here value. So after this we will add a decision element to the flow, under which we will add the rollback record element. So from here select the decision element and label it as, so I'm going to label this decision element as check validity, and the API name will be auto field. So here we have to enter the label for the outcome. So here I'm going to define the output for the invalid phone field, for the invalid account phone field. So I'm going to label it as invalid value, and the account API name will be auto field. So here I'm going to define the condition as, if the account info account phone value equals to null, or you can select is null equals to true. And here I will again add the same condition for the blank value as well, is blank equals to true. So with this condition, when the account phone field will be blank or null in the screen flow, and if user will try to create record by keeping the account phone field as null or blank, uh, it will give an error, but the flow will not stop. With the rollback record element, it will, the user can navigate to the previous screen also. So here we will close this, and under the invalid value we will add the decision, we will add the rollback element, rollback records, and we are going to label it as undo account creation, and the API name will be auto field. So here click on the done button, and now to display the message and to show the proof, I will add one text screen also. So here I will add one text screen. So here I will add the display text element, and in this I will display the text for the invalid value. So here API name will be invalid input, and it will display the text as, so here I will display the text as account creation failed due to invalid input, and here click on the done button. And same way for the default outcome, that is for the valid value also, we will display a message. So for this also we will add display element, display text to the screen, and here I will name it as valid output, and here I will display the message created record created successfully. And after this click on the done button. Okay, so with this the screen flow is completed. So how this screen flow will work, that first user will enter the input in the screen, in the screen account and phone field, and and then the record will be created using the mapping of the create record element. And then we have added a decision element that will check that if the account phone field is blank or not, and if the account phone field is blank or null, then it will do the rollback of the records, through which we will navigate it back to the first screen where we can correct the input. So as of now I will save the flow, like create account, and then click save. And now to deploy this screen flow on the lightning page, we need to activate it. So with the activate button, I have activated the screen flow. So now I will navigate this screen flow to the lightning page. So for that I will navigate to the custom lightning page that I have created in my Salesforce org. So now I'm going to deploy the screen flow over here. So for that, click on the setting icon and select edit page, and now select the flow component and drag it to the screen region, and here select the screen flow from the flow field from the right hand side, and we have created, and the name of the flow was create accounts. And after selecting the flow, click on the save button and go back to the lightning page. So here we can see this is the screen flow that we have created right now. So here I will enter the account name, and when I leave the phone field as blank and click on the next button, it will display the error that record. So as of now it is showing record created, but there is some mistake because it should show an error and there should be a rollback of record. So let's see what mistake we have done. So in the decision element condition, we have selected all condition are met. Instead of we have to select any condition is met. So again I will save this flow as new version and again activate it. So now the flow is activated, and I will go back to the Lightning page. So after entering the account name, when I click on the next button, here you will see account creation failed due to invalid input. And so with the rollback, we can go back to the previous screen, and here I can enter the account phone value. So now it will be considered as valid input. And as I click next, it will create the account record. And I can also show you the created account in the accounts tab. So this is the account that I've created right now. So this is how you can use the rollback element in the screen flow to handle the error that might caused by the errors, invalid field inputs, or the custom validation errors. And I hope that you have liked this video. Then please do like, share, and subscribe us. And do not forget to hit the bell icon so that you can get regular updates of our upcoming videos. And thank you for giving your time and watching this video till last. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.